Bienvenidos a Viernes sin Censura. Mi nombre es Nanapoku Hetfield, príncipe heredero ordenado de Ghana. ¿Cómo están todos? Soy muy bueno. Gracias a Dios por un día más, por mi vida, la vida de mi familia, la vida de mis amigos, la vida de todos los que me miran ahora en todo el mundo. Por favor, dale me gusta y comparte este video. So welcome to Uncensored Friday Live with the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and Anapoku Hitfield. I'm happy. I'm so over the moon today. You know, yesterday, PSG versus Al-Nassr. Come on, guys. It was a cracker of a game. And Cristiano Ronaldo scoring 2 goals. Messi scoring. Mbappe on the score sheet. You know, this is a game made for ages. At a point in time, he had the 4 most followed people on Instagram playing in one match. Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, Sergio Ramos, you know. And the fact that it was played in Saudi Arabia makes it more nice. You know, I love Saudi Arabia. You know, it is a country I'm looking forward to going to one day. Maybe go around the Kaaba as the ordained crown prince. You know, why not? Why not? Because Prophet Muhammad preached peace, and that is what I am championing too. So then, now this morning I also wake up to bigger than Jay-Z story. We will get to that in a minute. But then let's talk about, as I said, the game against PSG's game, man. PSG's game. Cristiano is because of Cristiano Ronaldo. That is why I want to talk about that game, you know. Now, when you look at the Cristiano Ronaldo that played yesterday, I was like, if Cristiano Ronaldo had played like this under Eric Ten Hag, we would have had a different conversation. But then again, it all boils down to the Glazer family, you know. This is what Cristiano Ronaldo wants Manchester United to be. Proactive in the transfer business. The best in facilities. Because you have the most followed person in the world playing at your club and you gave him mediocrity. And that is not what the Saudis have given him. Now look at the house they've given him. Look at where he is living. Look at the salary. He knows what he's worth. And that is where the problem came from. But Eric Ten Hag handled the situation very, very good. And Cristiano Ronaldo is doing well. In his first game, he has scored 2 goals against PSG. It is not against any other team, you know. And come on, he was the player we think he is. Cristiano Ronaldo played well yesterday. His movements, his touches, you know, and I'm like, wow. Maybe he wasn't fit enough under Eric Ten Hag, who knows, because he didn't go to preseason. But then if he had the same vigor he has now, and if he's playing like this, I'm just imagining his performance yesterday, and I'm just comparing it to the performance under Eric Ten Hag, and you can see a vast difference. But then if the person is happy, the person performs better, you know. So Cristiano Ronaldo did well yesterday, and it was a great spectacle to watch. And that is where I want Ghana to be, you know, where football is one of the we play football, we love football, you know. So as Africans, we need to do more as people. Now today I've decided not to talk about anything. I want to talk about football and a bit of matters rising in Ghana. No matters rising today. And music. You know, we talk about Bob Marley and Jay-Z. It is trending in Ghana, and I want to talk about it. But first, let me talk about Manchester being red, man. Manchester being red, man. Last week I was here, and I was looking forward to the Manchester derby. The first goal, the equalizer, whether it was an offside or not, the rule states otherwise. Coffee and ice, you are all invited. Now let me send much love to every human being across the world. Much love to every global citizen. Much love to every African. Much love to every Ghanaian. Much love to every Ashanti. Much love to every Ga. Much love to all the tribes, Evers, whatever, whoever you are. I'm sending love to you because we need love in this world. if we will be able to move our continent, if we will be able to move our countries, love is supposed to exist between the black man. And that is where everything else will change. That is when everything else will change. So I don't want to go there, but Manchester is red. And Manchester being red, yesterday, I slept off. It was 2-2. What was the full-time score though? Between Man City and Hotspurs. I can't imagine I slept off watching the game, man. I was tired as the Ordained Crown Prince have been going to Paramount Chiefs, speaking to them, encouraging them to come under one umbrella so that we can crown a king in Ghana. You know, as the Ordained Crown Prince, this is the job I've been entitled or I've been told to go and do. So that is what I'm doing. And it is not just Ghana. I'm getting people across the world who think like I do, coming under one umbrella and making this color the most important thing in your life. Because I've been saying this in 1855 in the Berlin Conference, when white people in Europe sat down to divide Africa amongst themselves. They realized they were one people and they were dividing slaves amongst themselves, right? King Leopold II of Belgium did that in 1855. In a conference in Berlin, dividing Africa amongst themselves, he taking the Congo, DR Congo, where rubber is, you know, taking that place and dividing Africa amongst themselves. All of those people were Christians, and that was what they were championing. You know, I keep swerving. I said I don't want to talk about those things today. I want to talk about football, and yet the spirit keeps, you know, the Ordained Crown Prince that lives in me wants to talk about the things affecting my country. So now that is all I want to talk about. Okay, let's talk about something different, and let's talk about Jay-Z and Bob Marley. Now, Sarkodie, the landlord, you know how much I love Sarkodie, and I've been saying this on the show for quite some time now, that as the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, when Ghana goes into a monarch and we crown a king, Sarkodie will fear about Ghana, no. Me pese obi eba Ghana, no si oni Sarkodie be ye juma. Ohu ni fie mpo a. Onka se, hey, mami, papa no baby ote no. Mon cost is hundreds of millions, fambre no. Sa na me pese, that is what a Ghanaian is. So I love Sarkodie, and under a crown, I've been saying this as the Ordained Crown Prince. I don't want to talk much, but Sarkodie deserves what he will get in Ghana. And when the news came out that he has a feature with Bob Marley, now people were now comparing Jay-Z and Bob Marley because of one reason. Now, there is a sound engineer called Posse G, and about 2 years ago, he made a story and said that Sarkodie will be featured on the track, and the person on the track, the person that owns the track is bigger than Jay-Z. And, you know, he was bashed and everything that has gone on. And now it is finally out that Sarkodie has got a feature, the Stay Up track with the legendary, the GOAT himself, Bob Marley. You know, now we know Bob Marley married a Ghanaian woman called Rita Marley, and you know, Ghana is the center of the world for a reason. If you don't know, I don't know whether it has changed, but we are the center of the world. That is why this place is called Gold Coast. So if I am in the center of the world, and me, Nana-Poku Hitchfield, this stubborn boy, this what? Say all the bad things you can say about me, but then I was ordained crown prince of my beautiful nation. What else do you want me to do than to be happy all the time, even though my mom and my dad are sick in bed? My dad will probably have an operation today, yes. So, but then I've been ordained crown prince of Ghana, and that is what I need to do. Keep going, never stop until your mission is complete. So, talking about completing missions, Sarkodie always said that he wanted to have a song with Jay-Z ever since he came out. Now, I used to rap Sarkodie's song a lot. Like like one of my all-time favorites is Check My Flow. And I've rapped it on several occasions. I said, I've even forgotten the lyrics. And I am and I say, Hama Kedama me captain's band. Fesegana for the Fide, me Africa for the Jimmy. Yes, I be the fastest one. Me your pabe the medal, but that you casa had in a mamma and what be the medal, any flip boost squad. Midi pamania cana, na fisa mejiga pebebida. We a village, and our bet in a winnie, but we be Sibekuni pa full stop, Jimmy Gina. Hey, nigga, why not to send Kedika so when the Beji Musika or be the producer made the man. This is Sarkodie is a legend, man. Look at this, look at the syllables, how he rhymes. And I have always been a fan of Sarkodie. So to see that guy, that Tema boy, who is now getting featured on Stay Up by Bob Marley. Now we know Bob Marley is dead. We all know that. But this is the official account of Bob Marley and everything. And to even get a remix of Bob Marley's song is legendary. And Sarkodie, you deserve all the accolades and all the honor you have. And as I've been saying this for quite some time now. Nana Poku Hetfield, the ordained crown prince of Ghana, under a crown. Me say, what we will do with music, the systems we are going to implement to make sure that if somebody is a musician, the person is paid his worth. Sarkodie, I'm telling you once again, under a crown, you never fly. You always fly in a private jet. Because musicians should be flying in private jets. And that is what I will make sure we will do. Stonebwoy Shatawale, in Kenya, yaba fangbe, yaba fly, you Ghana private jets me. Free. I didn't think that was a Musika. Because when you go, what you are going to do is for Ghana. The Ghanaian is the most important thing we should be championing. We talk about our fathers and our mothers not doing a lot for us, but then we live in 2023 and we are thinking about the past. We live in 2023 but then we are thinking about the past. I said Cape Coast, the Cape Coast you see, we need to redesign Cape Coast. When somebody comes to Cape Coast, he shouldn't come and see the dungeon anymore. What we are going to do is we are going to put Cape Coast underground. This current Cape Coast will be underground. We are going to build over it. So when you come, go underground to see the history of Cape Coast. But then when you come out, see skyscrapers, see beaches, see apartments, see shopping malls across the coastal lines. And that is what Nana Poku is felt as the ordained crown prince. Everybody, we are coming into unison. We have an adage in Chi, you say, prior we back one ebu, what they can emuda. So all we need to do is unite as one people under the Ghanaian umbrella. Make Ghana the most important things in our life. Sorry, most important thing in our life. In our lives, and then brofunubu emma. At the end, make brofu, make Spanish, make Portuguese, make Deutsch. Me can cry, me can aibe, me can tree. Ebeden na kasampo, ube tumi ate baako, nipa baako. Ube ya ordained crown prince inti, nyankopon say, ube suya niyama bebiri. Sene ebe ya ube tena so a, broni entumi nka bibi. No fan confuse you. So me, I'm a free spirit. That is why I was an ordained crown prince, right? So let me talk about football a bit, and let's talk about Manchester United. On Wednesday, man, we thought we had it, man. We thought 1-0 victory, resilient defense, Casemiro picking a booking, rule out of the Arsenal game. Okay, let's at least get the 3 points, and then if Casemiro is out, but then late in the game, Michael Olise pops up with a beautiful free kick, walks off, shrugs as if nothing happened, although he had beaten. Although he had ended Manchester United's winning streak, the informed team in the Premier League. That boy shrugging off as if the free kick was nothing. I'm like, yeah, this boy late in the game. denying us of 3 points, man. Charlie. It was, I couldn't sleep that night. I was like, oh, come on. Come on. Come on. We should have won this game, man. And Scott McTominay had a penalty that was denied. Let us talk about that. If we keep talking about all the negatives about Manchester United all the time, let's talk about, we've been denied so many things, and people who will talk about the offside goal by Bruno Fernandes, but we don't give, that is the law, you know, there's a difference. Now, speaking about Crystal Palace, let me get back to a player that we bought from Crystal Palace for £50 million. And most Manchester United, what kind of agreement be that? Most Manchester United fans I talk to, my friends across the world, Wan-Bissaka wasn't a player they fancied that much. But, you know, under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he played a lot of matches. I remember he played loads of matches under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So, you know, he was stagnant a bit, and every Manchester United fan wrote him off. We thought January, he's gone and gone forever. But then Diogo Dalot's injury has given him a new lease of life. And trust me, the boy has been sensational. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is playing so well that if Diogo Dalot comes, he needs to now fight for the right back spot. And that is the level of competition Erik ten Hag has brought to this Manchester United team. Now, prior to the World Cup, we all know Lisandro Martinez playing in the left-hand side of the center-back partnership was doing extremely well, right? Then Argentina wins the World Cup, he's partying and everything, he comes back, and we think, oh, he will get back into the side as soon as he gets back. But then Erik ten Hag keeps playing Luke Shaw at centre-back, even against Manchester City. So you are like, whoa, this is some manager we have right there. Erik ten Hag is doing an amazing job, and he needs to be recommended for that. He has turned the fortunes of Manchester United in a short period of time. And this is what fans have been asking for. Somebody to stamp his authority. He doesn't like presses too. Have you noticed? He always records press conferences and releases them, you know. He is focused on turning Manchester United into the big club it used to be. And Manchester United fans, we are loving it. Much love to Erik ten Hag and the whole Manchester United team right now. You know, you guys are doing amazing. You are making us happy. You are even making the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana happy, man. I'm a Manchester United fan, and in as much as I love my country, Ghana, a lot, and I want to put systems in place to make football like what it is in England, you know. And I'm not wrong to want that in life, am I? So everything that belongs to Ghana, I'm taking everything that belongs to my country back. We will crown a king, and then we will teach black people that if we as people come together, what we can achieve in life will be written about for generations upon generations upon generations to come. Now look at what the Egyptians did with the pyramid. We still talk about it. People always go there for insights, blah, 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 you know. So let me stop. Let me talk about Sarkodie again. I love the fact that Sarkodie, Charlie, on Bob Marley's stay up, you know. Much love to Sarkodie, man. Obede. Masa, you deserve what is coming your way. What you see. Now, Bibia, we no. Why yama Ghana no so no? Ordained Crown Prince, me and the teacher and Ameshe. Ubia, or ye Bibia Ghana. Shout out to Michael Blankson again, man, for building a school for the people in Aguna in Sabah. We need more of those. We need more of these things if our continent is to develop. Look at what Sadio Mane is doing in Senegal, man. Much love to Sadio Mane, although he is a legend of Liverpool. The fact that he's African, that supersedes everything else, The fact that he's African, dear Charlie, Sadio Mane, much love to you. What you are doing, we need more of your people if we would move our continent from where it was when we came to meet it to where we want it to be. That is why I keep saying, if we keep blaming our fathers for the misfortunes, for what is happening in our continent, let us remember we are also living presently. So if we don't do something about it, if the youth of Ghana, if the youth of Africa don't do, or we are all traveling outside the continent, who should implement the systems we learned in our schools? So as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, my forefathers, the great kings of the Ashanti kingdoms, the great kings that have lived in Ghana, I'm glad to have met all their spirits over the course of my journey to become the ordained crown prince. Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the great man himself, the big six. What is happening in Ghana? I don't want to go there. My spirit, you see, the spirit tries to I don't want to talk about anything today, All I want to talk about is football today, and then the spirit keeps dragging me. So let's talk about the Arsenal game. Come on. What a game that will be. Early predictions though. Send me your predictions for the Arsenal game. Manchester United versus Arsenal, or Arsenal versus Manchester United. An informed Arsenal and an informed slight blip against Crystal Palace, Manchester United. It's going to be a cracker. And Marcus Rashford in the last game, I think, was a bit selfish, We all saw it, Anthony needs to play closer to the penalty box. How can you have that magic foot that can kill balls like that, and you will be on the wing? What are you doing there? We need you here, somewhere close to the penalty box. With your magic, give an assist or shoot, because we can see what that foot can do. Against Manchester City at the Etihad, the consolation? Yes, the consolation goal. The game against Arsenal, when he bent, it was like he was playing FIFA, holding the R2 and hitting the box. Now, I know my FIFA boys, people think if you're a leader, you shouldn't do so many things. I play FIFA a lot. I used to play it a lot. Now, I don't even get time. The PS5 is there, and I just look at it, man, Charlie. That is growth. I'm ordained crown prince. I need to be designing log cabin homes. I'm an architect too. I'm a computer scientist. I'm a philosopher, historian, sports, blah, 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 blah. I learned so many things, not knowing I will be ordained crown prince of Ghana. I just wanted to learn those things for myself. Now, you see, I'm doing content right now, right? Software developer, programmer. I do so many things, and I think, wow. So God wanted me to learn all these things to ordain me crown prince of my beloved country. So much love to my mothers and fathers in Ghana. It is about time we take things into our own hands. We are building homes for our parents above the ages of 50. Under a crown, that is the first thing I'll champion, man. We are building log cabin homes. And now building with logs is beautiful, You know the cement, when after some years you see more corrosion and erosion around the house. We want to develop our country, and I know the youth of Ghana, the youth of Africa are on my side, because wherever I go, the people I talk to across the world keep telling me the same thing. Ribeland Estate, we are beginning one of the biggest estates in the world, man. So if you build log cabins and you think you know how to, you have the personnel and tools for it, or contact me on Reunited Life. Go to my Gmail, I'll get it. I'll get a Gmail. I'll get an email and I'll read. Let us build one of the cleanest cities in the world. you know, and as the ordained crown prince and the chief of Bediako-Poku. I'm going back to Bediako-Poku very, very soon. And that is where we are starting Rebel Estate. Charlie, I've got so many things I want to do for my mothers and fathers. You know, we need to put systems in place. When you are 80, that is not where you need to be begging for money. And when I see my mothers begging for money across the street, I always cry. I come back home, I help them how I can, and I come back home and I cry. Why should such a person? Old age is an honor. Old age. To live on earth for 80 years, not everybody gets that opportunity. And then when you get there, you are now called witches. You are now called wizards. Where from this? People do that forgetting one day they'll be in the same place. If you don't die early, you probably will also become a mother-in-law one day. So the fact that you are calling your mother-in-law a witch and that stupid husband of yours is also backing you doesn't mean one day you won't also be a mother-in-law. And I pray that every wife that calls her mother-in-law a witch will also have sons. Only sons. Let's say 5 boys. Raise them to become men. Responsible men. A man that cooks for his wife. And then wait for that lady to come and call you a witch. Then you will understand what I mean. So next week I will treat the topic on men. The Ghanaian. Let me title it as I'll see whether I can make a flyer and post it on Reunited Live. Next week on Uncensored Friday, we'll post it out. We'll talk about the African man. Because as the generation goes on, what I realize is men become softer and softer, and that is a good thing. If you are a father, you should be able to at least wake up at dawn sometimes, cook breakfast for the whole family, and you go and call everybody, and everything is certain. They'll be like, wow, daddy, what happened? Yes, we the next generation, we the new African men, Ghanaian men, we want to do that. But we want to do that with a swimming pool at the back of our houses, right? We want to do that with a small 5-a-side pitch in our homes, right? So what can we do as Ghanaians? All we need to do is work and love one another, put our religion in a box, put our tribes in a box, and then concentrate on being a Ghanaian, the betterment of the next generation of Ghanaians. My name is Nana-Poku Hitfield, the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. The people of Bediako-Poku, your Crown Prince is coming very soon. The groundworks are already being laid. My mother's there, my father's there. We are about to build new houses for free. And Nana-Poku Hitfield, ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. Me de manuaka ayeye abem team. Eno na me ba be ya mama na nkadien. Mombreye. Youth na wo ho no. Yesi dan ma ye maame no, ene ye papa no. We will, all this is under the Pan-African system that we'll be implementing in Ghana after the 2024. After 2024, when President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is gone, man. Because the youth, we want something different. We want to copy Dubai. We want to copy Qatar. That is why, as the ordained Crown Prince, I've been talking about the fact that 2050, Ghana will bid for the World Cup in 2050. By 2050, I want to be in a stadium full of Ghanaian dignitaries. Sarkodie, you'll be there. Yes. I want Shatawale to be there that day. People who have done things for Ghana will be in the opening ceremony of the 2050 World Cup, or thereabouts, equivalent, where Ghana is hosting. And that is my vision. And as the ordained Crown Prince, me, when I say something, it comes to pass. Because in Turubu, all the great rivers in this country were present when I was ordained the crown prince of this beautiful nation. So it's not humans. And you can't do anything to me, man. What is written is written. Da grafa, da grafa. Ghana be ye, Ghana be tumpon, Ghana be krabeshe. Ghana be omaya yatini din. Amaya horoso, omo be bochi, ene bremaya oseden. Omo beba be sheye manyi. Na omo so omo be sua senia osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ye na nkrofo be sua ade wo Ghana no. Ye the systems ahoro betu akwan. President John Dramani Mahama, former president, I've been telling you, Daddy, I want you to be something else under a crown. Something else. A beast. A beast in the sense that I want you to develop the whole Upper West region. Look at Dubai for inspiration. Look through Qatar for inspiration. Look at the waters in Maldives. Look at the waters in Switzerland. You can Google it, right? Anybody should Google it. I want you to look at that and say, I am changing my region into a world-class city. That is the vision I have for you, Daddy. And under a crown. So I don't want you to be a flag bearer for the NDC anymore. No, Daddy. We love you too much. What you did say Nanado Dankwa Ekufuado, me papa, no so betwa so anka ye drew baby. Now so unfortunately no, enyama man sa inti yet na se oman ebunkunta ya hwe yen ho aka the honest truth akyere yen ho say there be yama nyama tete yen temu too much. Oh man, why is the spirit keeps directing me to talk about this? Let me talk about football. I need to meet them and tell them this. I will meet everybody in Ghana. Everybody. Much love to my king. Otufo said Tutu, the second, the king of the Asante Kingdom. Togbe Afede. Osaje Fumotia for Repeni. All the paramount chiefs in Ghana. Much love. I'm sending humbleness. I'm sending wealth, power, and abundance to every king, every paramount chief, and love. Love is supposed to be the biggest thing the black people should do, to portray amongst one another. That is what we need to do, portray love amongst one another. Now, every Muslim in Africa, I want you people to look at Dubai. I want you to look at Qatar. Saudi Arabia, what they've done to their country. Let us implement similar systems here. But then, if you are a Muslim, it's in a box. Christian, box. Hausa, box. Swahili, box. Any tribe you are, put it in a box. Let us work for the betterment of our continent. Mama Africa, rise up. You see, I always have Africa with me, right? You see, the continent of Africa is here, and in a pendulum of power, right? So Africa is coming of age, and as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, just as my forefathers have done, there's Osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of my land, the Nelson Mandelas, whatever, man. So Bob Marley and Jay-Z, who is the bigger artist? And this is something that we shouldn't even talk about, because Jay-Z took inspiration from Bob Marley, man. And if Sarkodie is having a track with Bob Marley, he always wanted Jay-Z, but then he got Bob Marley. So maybe my vision of the Ghana that I have will be even more beautiful if everybody in Ghana, we come together under an umbrella, under a king, put the power there to protect the resources of Ghana, the resources in Africa, for the next generation of Africans to sit in better classrooms to learn, not under trees, sitting on rocks, when timber is being taken every day from their land. Why can't we build the concept of profit and loss is something we need to erase in Africa. And as the ordained crown prince, we won't teach profit and loss again in our country. We won't teach English as the no. English, Spanish, French, there will be a school for it. Let's say this French ambassador that did very well for Ghana. We can use that. Her name, School of Languages. So when you go there, you go and learn foreign languages. But we won't teach a foreign language to our children anymore. Because at the end of the day, what has that gotten us? Where are we as people? We've lost our identity. We've lost our culture. And then the same people that made you lose your culture and identity, if you try to travel to their country, look at the restrictions. And even when you get there, look at the systems, mass incarceration of black people. So all of this, but we need to be global citizens, and we are looking forward to a better world, you know. We are looking forward to a better world so that our children won't suffer again. If God will come in 2050, I want the day that God will come. We will be there. Oh, what am I saying? The day God will come, I want it to be in 2050 when Ghana is hosting the World Cup and we are at the opening ceremony. That day, I think God will come and see what Ghana has done with his own eyes and realize that paradise, heaven, is a state of mind. It can be achieved on earth. My name is Nana-Poku Hitfield, the ordained crown prince of Ghana. Let me leave you guys. My ice has melted in my tea. Much love. Share this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let us get to a wider audience, you know. Let it get to every African. Show this video to your mom. Show this video to your dad. Discuss what I just spoke about. Not Manchester United, but some of the things I said. And think about it critically. In 1855, Europeans sat down in Berlin, Germany, divided Africa amongst themselves, used us as slaves. But then all the people there, most of them were Christians. Some were Muslims. They did that to us. So I'm not surprised that the National Cathedral, look at the Brouhaha National Cathedral, for God. People are stealing money in invented commerce. Pastors leading a delegation of falsehood. These are some of the things when I see, I feel like saying something bad to Ghana. But then I am the ordained crown prince, and I know my word carries weight. So anything I say should be blessing rather than curses on my country, the same country I've been ordained to govern. I hope I'm making sense. So Ghana be ye, Ghana di be tumpon. Now so one more person almost said Ghana nyinano, and the ordained crown prince of Ghana. Mumbo and a date 20th January 2023. Mo pesa me shemo ase ne masefo a mungusu nya de moye no. Much love to the Tano River. I want it to look like Maldives. We are going to put marbles under the Tano River, beneath it, to wash the waters. Galamsey, those people washing gold into our rivers. Be warned, because if I say something on that river, you will go and you never come back again. If you like, dare me, nobody can even. But then I've realized that what God gave white people, he gave black people more and in abundance. But then white people use theirs for good things, and black people, because we fight amongst ourselves so much, we use ours for wrong things. Look at our rivers. Look at Mada. Look at Switzerland. Google waters in Switzerland and see how crystal clear they look. Look at Palawan in Thailand. Look at their waters. Look at how beautiful and crystal clear the waters are. And come to Ghana and go to my hometown. Look at the Tano River. Look at the Pra River. Brownish in color. So God gave Switzerland rivers. God gave Ghana rivers. And look at what Switzerland is and look at what Ghana is. And that is what I'm changing as the ordained crown prince of Ghana. I love beautiful things. And I won't let people search for gold and destroy mine waters. No. Gold mining is a thing of a past in Ghana after 2024. Gold mining. We won't mine gold. If we are mining gold, it's for our own selves. Let me give you examples what we'll use the Ghana gold for. Medals. Let's say National Athletic Championship for schools to pick the next big thing in athletics. All that thing, we'll be doing so many things. Best comedian, I'll give you a medal. Gold, full of gold. You know, awards is what I'll use gold for. If you're Ghanaian and you give birth in Ghana, no, not that if you're Ghanaian. If you give birth in Ghana, whether you are from America, if your child is born in Ghana, I will give that child a gold bracelet because I'm the ordained crown prince. This is Gold Coast. We used to be called the Gold Coast. So why are we even suffering as people? But then we've realized it's the systems being forced on us that is making us like this. So we are changing the system. And we are bringing the Pan-African system. The system that was begun, that Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah began. That is the same system. The same knowledge and wisdom he keeps giving me. And I have the keys to that wisdom. So Africa will be great. Ghana will be great. I have Africa right here. This is Ghana. This is Morocco. I think this is, what is this, man? Is it Burundi? Sorry. This is South Africa. This is La Côte d'Ivoire. And this is it Tanzania? Sorry. We need to move our nation. Send this video, share this video, let it get to every African. Much love. Cristiano Ronaldo. Viva Ronaldo. I love Saudi Arabia, man. Maybe I might get a wife in Saudi Arabia. Who knows, man? Saudi Arabia. And wife. It's making a lot of sense, man. Much love to you guys. See you same time next week on Uncensored Friday with the ordained crown prince of Ghana, Nana Poku Hitfield. Tell a brother to tell a brother to tell a brother that the ordained crown prince of Ghana is here. And we are about to build our nation. Every job is important in the world. We are going to implement a bit of communism, the good parts of communism in the Pan-African system, where every job is not bigger than the other job. But then the number of hours you work in the day will determine how rich you become. What about that? Because I don't see a lawyer being important than a farmer. You need to, before you become a lawyer, you would have eaten food for your lifetime to become a farmer. So if all farmers become lawyers, who will farm or who will cultivate the land for us? So you see where we are. That is why farming is the least respected job in the world. Sorry, in Ghana, but yet it is the most important job in the world. Common sense. A farmer is more important than a president because before he became a president, look at how old is he before he became a president? How old is he or was he before he became a president? So he has been eating all this while. So farming, every Ghanaian will be a farmer. You can be a farmer and a lawyer. You can be a farmer and a footballer. We will implement farming because we are going to, I said the systems we are bringing to Ghana under the Pan-African system will be a force to be reckoned with, and people will now respect us because we respected ourselves. Much love. Long live Africa. Long live Ghana. The name is Obonkumenkuma Bediako-Poku Hitfield, the ordained crown prince of Ghana. I'm coming for what is mine. And what is mine is Ghana and is Africa. Much love. Chichicha. I'm leaving you guys with love and abundance. The game against Arsenal. My prediction, 3-1 against Arsenal. For them to see that we are their boogie boys, man. They should respect Manchester. They respect us, but they want to do like, hey, Arsenal, you better try to pray. A plus is an Arsenal fan. A plus. You better try to pray. Say, pay. Fifi Banson. Much love. Salute to all these legends in the game. You know, I used to listen to Fifi Banson a lot. A plus. I love your song. This track. Africa, where I wanna be, life for be easy as ABCD. Our leaders, them are greediness plenty. Make the whole thing they look like horror movie. Africa, where I wanna be, life for the busy as ABCD. A plus, why you dear Magana? Once why you be? Kwame A plus, and yes, Kwame A plus. Much love to you, the Ordained Crown Prince. Salute. See you same time next week. Chichicha. Bye bye.